BJ Peters here from stampinbj.com. I have a fun card to share with you today, and it's got a couple of techniques that use some of the products you probably already have in your stamp room in a little bit different way. So you're going to love this Falling for Leaves card with all the beautiful fall colors in it. Let's get started. Here's a close-up of that card. I really want you to pay attention to all the beautiful colors kind of blended together in that leaf. It is so easy, and again, using one of my favorite accessories, the sponge dauber. Let me show you the stamp set. It is the Falling for Leaves stamp set from the holiday catalog, and we are also going to be using the Detailed Leaves Thinlit dies. I pulled out the die we need to have, but these dies go together so well. They're perfect companion for this. You are going to want this as a bundle. I'm actually going to bring in another favorite product, and that is the Stamparatus. And I'm going to put my Very Vanilla cardstock on here. That is 3 1/4 by 4 1/2. I'm just going to kind of get it adhered down really well. I'm going to go ahead and stamp my leaf right on here. Then I'm going to show you my trick. Check out this scratch piece of paper from my wastebasket. And I took the Detailed Leaves Thinlits and I die cut the outside image in just this typing paper. So I'm going to now take this detailed image and I'm going to center it right over this stamped image, and I'm going to make sure that my magnets are capturing both the Very Vanilla paper underneath as well as the typing paper, and then we're just going to color. Here are my little sponge daubers I'm going to use. I'm going to start off with the Crushed Curry. Love this because it's actually going to just hold it tight in one spot. So I'm holding both papers together. And then when I'm coloring, I'm actually along the edges kind of coloring from the outside in so that I don't lift up the paper by accident and color underneath the paper here. Very easy. Add more color if you want so that you've got some variation in color. So my stem is going to be kind of dark here. And then let's come in with a little bit of the Old Olive. Notice how I label my sponge daubers. You don't have to be very heavy with it. Just kind of, I'm just kind of using almost a flicking motion here. All right. Then let's add a little cherry cobbler. Again, just a light technique. This really brightens it up, don't you think? Look at how pretty that looks. I love it. I love all those fall colors together. Ooh, I like that. In case you're curious how I store my sponge daubers by color, notice I label them, and I use our half stamp cases and store them then by color family so that they're all together and I can reuse them and not have to hunt as hard for them as I normally would. So here's our leaf. Look at that. Isn't it awesome? It's just another great use for a Stamparatus. Love this thing. All right, let's just easily finish our card off here. So I'm going to just add a little adhesive, and this is going to go on a little Old Olive. I've got my greeting right here. We're going to just stamp that in Old Olive right down here in the corner. And then I've got just a 1/4 inch strip of the Regal's Designer Series paper. This one obviously is in Cherry Cobbler, and I should have done that before I added my Old Olive, but we'll just get in there and snip that off. And then we are going to add some dimensionals. We're going to just pop this layer up just to kind of add a little bit more. And this is going to go on Cherry Cobbler that is 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. And then here's our card base of Crushed Curry that is our normal size, 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored and folded at 4 1/4. And then just kind of for some fun, I took one of our True Gentleman Designer Series, or Designer Series, but our buttons, and just added a little bit of our linen thread There we go. We're just going to add that with a glue dot. Right there. And there's our finished card. Super easy. So just to review some of my favorite accessories used on this card. So the sponge daubers to create the color, and the Stamparatus to kind of hold it together with that negative image made from typing paper, and the detailed leaves thinlits. Such a great thing. You can purchase these products in my online store at stampinbj.com, and I appreciate your purchases. Thank you, and remember to create and feel great.